Thank y'all. The marathon continue. Victory lap tonight, though.
Victory lap tonight.
Welcome to the oneself podcast with Ryan McCarthy.
The marathon continues. That's what you would say.
Welcome to the One Talk podcast, brother. How are you?
Good, brother. Thank you for having me.
No worries at all. Thanks for coming on, man. I've been a bit of a fan of your boxing journey within the last year and a half, to be honest. I first saw you at the Norths Leagues Club.
Yep.
I can't remember exactly how long ago it was, but
It's my debut.
Yeah,
bro,
man,
yeah.
I was there for it, bro.
yeah.
That was a good night down. It was a good watch, but it's cool to have you on the podcast now.
Cheers,
All this
bro.
time
Thank
later.
Thank you.
Yeah. Well, how you doing, bro? How's things been going?
Good. Just trying to mosey along, get everything back in working order again. Since my last fight, but other than that, yeah, just trying to stay as close to still like holding on to being a boxer as possible.
Yeah, no doubt.
It's been like hectic up and down all over the joint with what I'm doing with my career. But yeah, we're pushing. We're still pushing.
Yeah, that's it, bro. Continuing that marathon, because maybe we'll start there then,
Yeah,
like
definitely.
with the injury update and what's going on at the moment before we do a bit of a backstory on yourself, because I saw you did a post where you had a hole in your lung due to a weight cut that you're doing,
Yeah,
and
bro.
through that you
Yeah.
identified through
Yeah.
doctors that you had like a cyst or a
Cyst on my
tumor.
brain.
Yeah,
Yeah,
cyst
bro.
on the brain. Like, that's crazy, bro.
Yeah, bro,
Talk to us about that.
It was wild. So, probably the hardest thing out of all of it, not even including the whole having to have the brain surgery and all that stuff, was my camp for my last fight was the best condition I'd ever been in.
Yeah.
But the thing that I overlooked was I'd also never been 76.2 before.
Yeah.
So I've got videos on my phone, and I was probably like a week and a half out maybe, and I was like 81 kilos, 80 kilos,
Yeah,
which
right.
is where I usually sit, like which would have been perfect if I was fighting at light heavyweight,
Yeah.
79.3. And I was in absolute peak condition, and then I overestimated my ability, and the weight cut like absolutely shot. Probably I reckon a good 15 weeks of training.
Yeah, right.
Because I jumped out of the ring from my last fight in March, and was just straight back into training.
Yeah.
Because I had so many doubters saying that I could never make 76 because I was 140 kilos.
Yeah.
So-
Right. I saw some of those before photos,
Yeah,
bro.
bro.
So that's
Yeah.
like a journey within itself.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So heaps of people said that I couldn't make 76, and in my head the whole time I'm sitting there thinking, yeah, well, watch me, I'll show you.
Yeah.
And then I made 76, but at what cost?
Yeah, right.
That's the hard part. So I did my weight cut, and the last 800 grams was the most stubborn 800 grams I'd ever come across in my whole boxing career, even in the amateurs,
Yeah.
when you're not even cutting that much weight. But nothing has ever been as stubborn, and my body fully shut down and wouldn't. I sat in a 60-degree sauna and it wouldn't sweat for about half an hour.
Yeah, I was about to say, how were you trying to lose that last 800?
On the bike.
Yeah, on the bike.
Yeah, so I found in that cut, the only way I could get anything off was active. Like it was like the only sweat that was happening was active sweat. So we did the numbers afterwards, and I ended up doing, I think it was like 68 kilometers on the bike in 5 hours before
Hectic.
weigh-in,
Yeah.
in a full sweatsuit.
Damn.
Yeah, like in and
Right.
out in the sleeping bag.
Yeah, right.
And it was like, yeah, I feel like I've got full PTSD from
Yeah,
that
bro, I
weight
can
cut.
imagine.
It was horrendous, bro. I couldn't even stand up.
Because like, is that like out the normal to go to that extreme for a weight cut?
No.
Usually? No.
No. Like my last couple of fights have been, obviously, I'm not going to sit here and piss in your pocket and tell you that weight cutting is easy, but because it's not by any means, but it is. Some of them are easier than others. You know, like you feel like shit, but you don't feel like you're gonna cark it. That I felt like I was seeing the light. There was I pushed myself to a craziest level, and pretty much what had happened, the doctors and the specialists had said, from the dehydration for about 3 or 4 days, no food, no water, all that fun stuff.
Yeah.
Your muscles and your organs shrivel up. And so I decided, when I was doing my weight cut on the bike, doing 5 hours worth of cutting, your organs aren't the same. They're not filled with fluid. They're not. So when I've gone and breathed in, and I'm breathing and doing massive deep breaths, that's when I've torn the hole, like ripped a hole in my lung.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I felt it.
Yeah.
I looked at because I had the bike set up in front of the mirror, and I was doing deep breaths because I was trying to just get through it. And then I took a real deep breath, and then I like felt it go, and then I looked at myself in the mirror, and I was like, that is definitely not what.
Yeah.
It felt like somebody had wrapped a belt around my chest, and
right.
then were pulling it. Like every time I'd lean back like that, my body would make me curl back up, bro. It was horrendous.
Bro, that's insane.
Yeah, it was the scariest thing I'd ever.
So your lungs were like when you're like when a sponge dries up and becomes brittle.
Exactly.
As soon as like you flick the sponge, like a piece breaks off.
Yeah, bro.
And that was like your lungs.
Yeah, like a dish sponge. You know, you go to the old abandoned house,
Yeah.
and there's the one just on the sink hasn't had water in about 3 years, bro. It's exactly
Decades.
the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, bro.
Right.
It's exactly the same. And then I remember the fight night came. Well, I knew because I had cold sweats the night before the fight.
So that's the thing. You still went and had a fight.
Yeah,
afterwards,
because I well, you don't get paid if you don't fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was like, but I thought that I'd be able to get through it. But the thing that because I've always had that sort of mindset around things, like you can throw something at me, and you can throw a curveball, and my natural reaction is I'm going to go anyway. I'm going to do it. I'm going to win anyway.
I'll make the best of it.
Yeah, I'll do what I got to do to win. But the thing that I didn't realise until afterwards, when I got the discharge papers, it's called like pneumomediastinum or something. But so pretty much when that happens, all your normal functions shut down. Yeah. Like they just stop working as well.
Yeah, right.
So even after like you're feeling a little bit better, you're still not 100% until it's fixed. Yeah. So when I was in the ring, I had some Voltaren and some Panadol and stuff like that. Good old big concoction just to try to get me through it.
Trying to balance you out.
Yeah, bro. But when I was in the ring, I was like, my body wasn't working how my brain wanted it to. Like I knew what I wanted to do. Yeah. Like I'd throw a punch and I'd land a shot, and then I'd go to follow it up, and I just had nothing. There was absolutely nothing in me that could have.
What was going through your mind in the middle of the fight when you're realizing these things? Like, what's the things you're saying to yourself, or the stories you're telling yourself to keep going, or maybe to, I guess, keep yourself calm?
Well, probably the biggest one, because where the fight was on at the Powerhouse Theatre. Yeah. And there's the big the big seats along the top. Yeah. And I remember I was sitting in my corner, was facing my kids. They were up the top row, and my partner and my mum and my kids and all my family were all set up in the top corner. Yep. And I can remember looking at them, and I was like, I'm not even in the slightest bit okay. Yeah, right. I was like, but there is not a single speck in me that has got to quit. Not in front of them. I will never show them me quit. That was the only thing that was going through my mind. I was like, I've just got to walk forward this whole time. Yeah. Move my head, walk forward, try land the shots that I can. That was my game plan in my head. Yeah. Because I had my coach, he was screaming at me. I could hear him. Because in the chaos of it all, you can only hear your coach. Yeah. If you've got a good relationship with your coach, you can only hear him. And I could only hear him, and he was telling me, I'd counter and I'd land a good shot, and he'd go and follow it up. And in my head, I remember I was like, brother, there's nothing.
Yeah, I'm trying.
You're telling me to follow it up. I cannot. I'm struggling to stay alive right now. Yeah, right. But I got to just do what I got to do. It was like, but then that's what the specialist had said afterwards as well. It's like, she said, when you were breathing in the fight, you were trying to get a deep breath in and get a full,
Yeah.
but it was spewing into just my chest cavity and my neck. Like I felt like I had like rice bubbles under my neck.
Yeah, right.
And it was like closing my throat up.
Well,
Yeah, it was the craziest thing.
did it feel like you were struggling with like stamina? Like
Yeah,
just
bro.
keeping energy levels? too?
Yeah, it felt like
Yeah.
I was drowning.
Yeah.
Like that was the best way to describe it was
Bro, you're fighting 2 fights. that
drowning.
night.
Yeah, bro. It was the craziest thing I'd experienced. Probably, like, the fight itself wasn't, like, overly hard. Like, I'm not taking anything from the bloke who beat me. He fought exactly how he should have fought. He fought a great fight. But the shots that were getting through, that was absolutely nothing. I could have done those 300 times over.
Yeah.
It was my own stuff that was sucked the most. Like it was me. I was like my diaphragm and my chest. It felt like I'd been kicked by a horse.
Yeah, right.
So I'd get back in the stool like that
Yeah.
in between rounds, and I'd go to stand up again, and I was like, oh, bro, like that winded feeling. Oh, it was horrific. I hated it.
Were you telling your coach in the middle of the fight this is what you're experiencing? Or
No.
did you keep it to yourself?
Keep it to myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't tell him. No, I didn't tell him before the fight either.
Yeah.
No, my partner came into the changing room, and she looked at me in the doorway. I remember it. And she looked at me in the doorway, and she was like, "Are you alright? Like, man, are you alright?" And I went. I was like, "Shh." I said to her, I was like, "Shush." I was like, I don't want to make a big scene about it.
Yeah.
I don't want to make a big deal about it. Just because I didn't want to, like, if I had have won, I would have won. But if I didn't want to if it, like, the loss happened, I didn't want it looking like I was already, like, trying to overcompensate for the fact
Yeah.
that
Like this is why.
this
because
is
of
why I'm
this
about
and-
to lose.
yeah.
You know what I mean? I just didn't want anybody to know, because if nobody knew, then nobody could say that I was trying to already, like, trying to butter everybody up for a loss. That's
Yeah.
not what I wanted, because I was going to go out there regardless and give it my 100%.
That's another thing as a father as well, because you've got to, I guess, attain the perception of yourself as well. And you don't want to go out there and start spewing all these things that
exactly.
to try and make excuses for why
Yeah,
you
bro.
lost. So at the same time, like, look, let's let the smoke clear first, and then we'll make an announcement. Was that more so your mindset?
Yeah, bro. Yeah, I was more like, even the video I posted on Instagram afterwards, I didn't post anything
Yeah.
until I found out that there was that cyst on my brain. That was the big thing that was I wanted to, like, put forward, because I didn't want to take anything. I didn't want to look like that guy taking anything from my opponent.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, because boxing's a sport of respect. Like, he beat me. There's no which way around it. You know what I mean? Like, you can't. I didn't want to take anything from him and his victory. You know what I mean? So it wasn't until I found that I got the message that I had the cyst on my brain. Well, had the appointment that they found the cyst, that I felt comfortable to make the whole video, because I didn't want to go in there and go, "Oh, I ripped a hole in my lung and the weight cut, and I just look like a sore loser."
Yeah.
Like, there's no honor in that, and I feel like the sport of boxing, we're modern day gladiators.
100%.
And if you can't hold yourself and, like, to a higher like level, and jump on and make excuses of why this happened, that's, you just look like a dickhead. That's why I never took anything when I was explaining what had happened. I wasn't taking anything from my opponent, because I feel like that's a dog move.
Yeah, it's more so of what you were going through personally, rather
definitely.
than trying to, like, excuse things happening in life, and says, like, this is what I was experiencing.
Yeah.
But, like, how long after the fight did you find out with the cyst in your brain? Was that like an extension because of you found out about the hole in your lung, which then made you get further examination to find out about the cyst, or did you already have a planned scan for your brain?
Nah. So there was a whole ordeal. It was the craziest thing I'd been through. So after the fight and everything I'd felt, we actually had flights booked to New Zealand the day after my fight, which would come to find afterwards, the specialist at the PA told me I'm super lucky I didn't get on that plane, because I had gas pockets in my scan photos under my rib cage, like in my armpits and all through my neck and chest, there was just air and gas pockets. So
Yeah,
if I had got on the plane,
the altitude.
the
Probably.
altitude would have, that would have been horrific. She said, if you hadn't have survived the 3 hours in agony, she said you could have died from
It's
that.
crazy.
Yeah, it was the most unreal thing I'd experienced with, like, all the news and all the stuff. So it's crazy to think that the difference between that experience and not was the ref raising my hand, because I know for a fact if I had have got the win, I would have been on a high, and I would have jumped on that plane.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Nobody could have told me otherwise. I would have been like, no, it's fine. I would have just pushed through it like I do with everything. I just push through, and then it would have been no good. But I lost my train of thought.
But it's kind of like you lost for a reason. You know what I mean? Or
Yeah,
like
100%.
you took that for a reason. It's, I've been able to have the mind frame to see it as that. You know, like you first said, you don't use it as an excuse, and also you've got a lesson from the other side of it because it avoided you from potentially dying, which is crazy, bro.
Yeah.
And also, because I know with some boxers, when they take their first loss, it can be a big event for them.
Yep.
It can be a big hit in their identity. But for you, do you find it didn't really have too much of a big hit on your identity because of all the other things happening behind the scenes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a massive one as well, because I know my ability, and the people who know me in my camp know my ability as well, and they know that wasn't the same guy.
Yeah.
That's why, as much as losing sucks, like if you're a professional boxer and you're going through your career thinking, oh, I'm fine with losing, you're in the wrong sport anyway. You have to hate losing. You have to, it absolutely has to make you sick, which it does. But the thing that has got me through it is I know what I'm capable of. Like, it wasn't like I went out there and got my absolute head caved in because he was a far better boxer and I got stopped.
Yeah.
That would be a massive hit to hit to everything.
Yeah.
Like, I took from it, I lasted 6 rounds on the front foot,
Yeah.
not wanting to die. That's literally what I've taken from it. Like, was a shitty ordeal, but I did as best I could. That was, so I didn't have a moment where I was like, oh my God, I lost. Like,
Do you find like it was another example of you are who you say you are when you are faced with strong adversity?
definitely, because a lot of people around me as well had seen it, because I've always had that sort of mindset. But yeah, like you said, that was just another event that proved that I have that different mindset towards things. I will never quit. Like, I don't ever stop. There's no die in me.
Yeah.
I won't ever let it.
That's the thing with life too. Like, we always tell ourselves that we are a certain person. Then when we're faced in the fire, when we get put in the fire, then we have a great opportunity to show ourselves that we are. And sometimes the circumstances are more unfortunate rather than fortunate. But depending on what they are is, I guess, irrelevant, because you still got to go out there and show who you are and what you're capable of, and show that you are a man of the person, or you're a man of your word, that of the person that you say you are. And I guess that is probably a great confidence piece for you going forward with facing these health challenges now, and especially being a father, having the missus. Like, there's so many areas of life that you're a leader in, whether it's boxing, whether it's family, whether it's business. And now that you've had this experience in the past, it's probably going to give you a lot of confidence in, I guess, all the other areas in your life too.
Definitely, yeah. It's helped, like you said, all the other areas where things get hard and things get gritty. I'm sitting there thinking, I stared down the barrel of that last fight. I stared down the barrel of that weight cut. And I came out the end alive. Like, that was the weight between the weight cut, the fight. Like, I was standing in the tunnel waiting to walk out, and my song was playing.
Yeah.
And I couldn't even register my song was playing. Like, I was trying to get into it.
Yeah.
And I was in that horrible condition. I couldn't even like feel my song.
What was the song?
That's that Mexican one, Vicente Fernandez, I Will Never Crack.
Yeah.
That's one of Fernando Vargas, Juan Manuel Marquez. They've all walked out to that one.
It's kind of like an anthem for the night, 'cause you didn't
Yeah,
crack.
bro. Yeah, bro. I didn't.
Yeah.
No. And I've always walked out to that one. And that Fernando Vargas and Marquez are two of my all-time favourite boxers.
Oh, awesome.
Obviously, Mexican boxing is my
Yeah.
thing, hence the big poncho and the Mexican boots and all that. But yeah, that's my song. But that's what I was like, bro, it's doing my head in, because every time that whole camp, I'd play that song. Like, I was sitting there in my car driving home from sparring. I had the best spar of my life.
Yeah.
Like, absolutely dismantled this bloke. And I was like, yes, I feel good. And my phone was on shuffle, and I pressed next, and that song popped up.
Yeah.
And I full got goosebumps. I was like, oh, bro, this is meant to be.
Yeah.
This is meant to be. I'm meant to be here. There's something bigger happening.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, I did it to myself. I went boosh.
Yeah.
From that day, I can.
But after that fight, let's just say after the you got the news about that you didn't fly, and if you did, it could potentially have ended your life. After that, were you trying to give meaning to any of this experience?
Nope. I feel the thing that happened, and the constant conversation I had with myself after all of this had happened. Like, getting news like that and having the experience I had, people would never box again. People would absolutely never box again. And I remember I was standing in the bathroom probably like a week and a half, 2 weeks after I'd found out about all of it. And I was standing in the bathroom and I called my missus into the bathroom because her friends were over and they were all talking down in the lounge, and I said, honey, and I was beside myself.
Yeah.
Like, I was in tears. And because for that 1 week and 2 weeks, I was like, you know what? Maybe I just shouldn't. I was like, maybe I just shouldn't box.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm 24. I still got my whole life ahead of me. I got 2 beautiful babies, beautiful partner. It's like, maybe I shouldn't. It's so selfish. That was what I was thinking.
Yeah.
And then in that split moment, that was what made me emotional. Was I was like, all the greats and all the best boxers on the planet have had moments and turning points in their life where they've stopped boxing, where they've thought they should stop boxing, and they haven't, and that's why they're the greatest.
Look at Tyson Fury as an example.
Exactly the same, bro. That is all the greatest boxers that I look up to and I aspire to be have had plenty of moments, and they will have more. Like, this is what I mean. I know I will have more moments in my career. That's just the nature of our sport. Like, there's going to be times where I'm going to think that as well. But the scariest part about it all was, in a time where it should have scared me away, it's made me so much more obsessed.
Yeah.
Like, this sport and boxing, like, in my head, I'm like, this sport almost killed me. But I love it even more now.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, you wanted to try to take this, I will take everything from you. Like, you got all this stuff to give and you try to take it from me, I'm going to take everything you've got now.
Yeah.
Watch this. Like, it's made me hell-bent even more. Because it wasn't a thing of, I didn't choose it.
Yeah.
I didn't sit there and go, oh, you know what, I've had a good run.
Yeah.
I might just stop boxing. I had doctors tell me that I almost potentially couldn't box ever again.
Yeah, it's like, when I stop, it's on my terms.
Yeah, I'm stopping because I want to stop.
Yeah.
I'm stopping because I've got the titles. I've made the money. My family's good. We're all eating sweet houses. Nobody has to worry. That's when I'm stopping because I've done what I've said I'm going to do, not because I've done a weight cut wrong and I've found something on my brain.
Yeah.
Like, here's a little story. This is probably like 2-3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
I was standing at the butcher shop, my local butcher, and I go there like daily, pretty much.
The goods.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, I go there daily. And all the boys, all the young fellas in there, they all follow me on Instagram and stuff. So they follow my career as well.
Yeah.
And one of the young fellas, he goes, hey, bro, how's everything going with your brain surgery? Do you know if you're going to fight again? And this lady looked at me she was standing next to me, and I could hear her listening to the story, and I was like, oh, you know, like, hopefully I'm back in the ring. I just want to be back in the ring as soon as possible.
Yeah.
And she looked at me, and she was like, the word for word, she was like, just give it up, mate.
Oh, real.
And I remember I didn't say anything because I get super defensive over boxing.
Yeah, excuse me?
Yeah, I was like, one, I do not know you from a bar, so please don't talk to me like that. And two, I was like, you have no clue what this means to me and what kind of person I am.
Yeah. It's not like you're doing some like YouTube backyard, like Kimbo Slice brawls,
Exactly,
like
bro.
Professional fighter.
Yeah. I was like, who are you to tell me to give it up? She's like, no. And it's how she did it too. It was so smug. She's like, just give it up, mate. And I was like, excuse me?
Today's episode is sponsored by TNC Metal Roofing. TNC Metal Roofing is a small family-owned business constantly striving to outdo competition on quality, appearance, and providing the most cost-effective roofing solutions. All aspects of metal roofing, from new roofs, re-roofs, fascia, and gutter-to-wall cladding. With many builders and private clientele, they are slowly growing to be the next big contender in North Brisbane. TNC stated they are loving the work One Talk does throughout the community and beyond, highlighting mental health is a major thing and often swept under the rug within the building industry, and they want to make it a topic. Never any project TNC will shy away from, and the mental health of their employees is always at the forefront. So check the link in this bio. You can find their website, you can find their Instagram. Please go show the love, go show the support. Also, if you need any roofing work done, I highly recommend hitting them up. They are the best in the business on Brisbane, and I highly recommend checking them out. So yeah, talking about everyone listening, we had a bit of a camera changeover, but we're talking about people where we're from don't have the opportunity. I understand that, bro, because where I'm from in Liverpool in England, it's kind of similar to a bit of a rough area.
Yep.
And when you reflect back on that, a lot of it is a product of the environment, because just the way of life is normal for people.
Yeah.
And when you get an opportunity to do something different, sometimes it can be hard to get a grips on that because it's a bit of a break out of the normal.
Yeah, bro.
But I guess when you are someone who does have an opportunity and you do start pursuing it and it starts to manifest into something, you really want to get grips onto that.
Definitely.
And then also it empowers you wanting to give back to people too.
100%. And that's always been a big thing in my career, was that. And I guess like some of those people that don't have those opportunities, like I said before, they're some of the best athletes and sports people you'll ever see. So growing up, the competition you had around you as well was crazy.
Yeah,
like
true.
it wouldn't even be like my competitive streak. I think everything's a competition.
Yeah.
Like my missus the other day was talking to me because I love cooking.
Yeah.
She was talking to me. She's like, "Oh, I really want." She was eating my rissoles. I made these rissoles, and she goes, "Oh, I really want you to try my nana's rissoles." Immediately in my head, I'm like, are you saying that your nana's rissoles are better than mine? Because now I want to go and have a competition with it.
Yeah.
Like now you've just made it a cooking show.
Get her on the phone.
Yeah, I'm like, nah, we're going down there next week and we're going to have a rissole cook-off because you've just said this. Bro, and that comes from there. Like, you can't even play marbles
Yeah.
where I'm from.
Yeah.
Without the bros standing there on the other side, bro. They're ready to jam you. They're
Yeah.
going to chin you if you beat them.
Yeah,
bro,
true.
it's bad. So I feel like that's where, yeah, like you're a product of your environment. I'm definitely a product of my environment. I'm definitely a homebody, and I've held on to, I've got rid of some of the bad values that we have, some of the bad things that we are raised up in, but for the most part, the good things that I've taken into my career have definitely been a massive help. Like that never quit, like always fight, there's always a way around it.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I feel like that's from home. That's a real home thing for me. But I'm not saying that. There's probably heaps of people's homes are like that.
Yeah.
But that's just my experience from mine.
It's how it's shaped you as well, because sometimes a lot of the negative things that we see within ourselves and maybe that we've taken on, sometimes we can keep them, like you said, and transform it into a positive. So I think stubbornness is a good example, because I've had people say to me, "You're stubborn," as in a negative tone. And I'm like, all right, how can I shift that so I'm stubborn in the positive tone, so I
Definitely.
can use it to get results and to persevere through challenges. It sounds like you've done the same as well. Like any negatives or anything that may be negative that people see, it's like, all right, how can I turn that to a positive so I can, I guess, get closer to my goals or to get certain results in life,
Definitely.
and to, I guess, benefit from it rather than using it as something, I guess, to look downwards on.
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah.
It's that again. It's that competitive streak. Somebody says something to me that I think is a little bit off and a little bit negative. I'm like,
We'll see.
you're gonna be eating your words for breakfast, lunch, and dinner soon. Because I'm like, nah, I'm gonna do exactly what you said I couldn't.
Yeah.
And that's been my whole boxing career from the start. Like, if you think about it, I've really only boxed solid for 5 years.
Yeah.
Well, not even 3 years solid. That's how long I've boxed for, and I've done the things that I've done, which isn't a lot, but it's more than. It's quick for 3 years. Like, I had 4 fights when I was 15,
Yeah. Right.
and then just didn't box.
Yeah.
Just fully stopped boxing, and then I've come back to boxing at 19. But even then, I was 140 kilos.
Yeah.
So I wasn't boxing properly until I was like 85 kilos again.
Yeah. And how old were you then when you were 85?
Probably 20.
So 4 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
4 years. But even then, I was still an amateur boxer. I was
Yeah.
fighting I only had 18 amateur fights, 14 amateur fights as an adult. I had the 4 when I was young.
Yeah.
And everybody said I couldn't. So many people said I couldn't.
Yeah, I can imagine, especially if people have seen over the past, like people start at a young age
Yeah.
to go like to travel to like Russia and all these other
Yeah,
countries
bro,
around the world when they're like
exactly,
15,
Yeah.
collecting all these belts, and then by the time they're 20, same age as you, they've already got like 300 fights under their belt.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Compared to you where you've
Yeah.
had 4. But then also, it's good that you've got the mindset of like, all right, watch me. I'm going to use this
Yeah.
as a competition within myself to prove everyone wrong.
Definitely. And I feel like when I started getting, I had my trainer as well. He helped shape my mindset, because he picked up early that if you give me too much, I'll just go, I'm
Yeah.
good. I'll sit back and relax.
Yeah.
But he gives me nothing because he knows that I will dig for it.
Yeah.
He knows I'm digging. I want to get that out of him.
Like a dog with a bone.
Yeah,
just
bro.
looking
He
for
knows
it.
that. He knows that kind of thing. And sometimes I'm sitting there, bro. It feels weird too, because I'm a 24-year-old man. I got 2 kids, and I'm asking for approval from another man who's 32. Like, that's fucking weird. But I'm like, hey, bro. Like, fuck. Was that like good sparring? Like doing this shit
Yeah.
like that? And he goes, you know it was good sparring, dickhead. You just want me to say it. You just want to bring it up again so I can say it. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, yeah, well, tell me. Like, tell me, bro. I'm still little in the sport.
Yeah.
But he's brought that other like bit of fight out of me as well. Like, because I feel like I'm always fighting for something. Even
Yeah.
when I'm not fighting for anything, I feel like I'm fighting for that.
Yeah, right.
And it's helped massively. And bro, he was real. From the start of my boxing career, I'd had 10 amateur fights. Bro, he's taking me to go spar the likes of Isaac Hardman.
Yeah, right.
Bro, I'd only had 1 pro fight,
Yeah.
and just got my absolute jaw spun.
Yeah.
But that was the stuff that I'd had to go and do. Like, even when I was an amateur, he was taking me to go spar amateur kids that had like 150 fights.
Yeah, right.
And I was just getting pieced up.
Yeah.
But then you learn quick not to get pieced up. That's what had like shaped my career, and then got to the point now, like in my last camp and the camp before that, I'm jumping in there sparring people that have had 100 and something amateur fights and making them look like they've never boxed.
Yeah.
And that was another thing, like especially having a brain like I do, where I feed and I sponge off things happening.
Yeah.
Those moments were massive for me. Like going in there, jumping in there, and doing 10 rounds with some of the biggest names.
Yeah, just get thrown in the ocean and go and learn how to swim.
Yeah, bro.
Learn to swim.
Yeah, I was sitting in there afterwards. I'll be driving home and like that post-sparring high that you get.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, I cannot even believe I just did that with that person. Like, because in the boxing world, it's so funny how our sport works, bro. You've got grown men idolizing grown men, like a kid, like you're like a child, especially when you're part of the sport too, like. But you never show it, like you never like going and fanboying on these. People, you can't do that because then you just look like a scrub. But you know, you silently fanboy and you're like, holy shit! Like I've sat there, bro, some spars, and I'm getting ready and I'm putting my boots on and I'm about to spar some of the biggest names in the country. Yeah. And I'm sitting there and I'm getting all giddy. I'm like, holy shit.
Yeah.
I'm about to.
Is it like an excitement?
Yeah, bro. Yeah. It's like I cannot wait.
Opportunity.
Yeah. Like I can't wait to show them what I've got. Like I get to show them what I'm made of now. Yeah. I get to have my turn. And then, bro, you sit there and you're like, I can't believe I just punched da-da-da in the face.
True.
I just rattled his jaw.
Yeah, I never thought about it. Like,
bro. It's so, like, you get that, it's like such a surreal.
Bro, you'd be sleeping well that night.
Oh, bro, yeah, sleeping well because you've had your head battered in as well.
Yeah, true. Yeah. That too.
But, oh, bro, it's the best. That's why I love it. That's why I love the sport so much. It's like so fulfilling. Like, it's the craziest feeling.
And it's a good balance too, because in boxing it's an individual sport, but then it's also a team sport because you got a team behind you. But then when you're in the ring, it's kind of like an individual sport.
Definitely,
as well.
yeah.
So it's definitely like it's the best of both worlds, but then it all relies on you for it to happen.
Definitely.
Where if you're playing the footy team, if you're playing bad, maybe your halfback can cover your ass, maybe your wingers can score a try for you,
bro,
and people around you can support you. But once you're on that ring, it's all on you from there on out.
By yourself.
Yeah,
bro, it's scary. It's still such a like. It's not like scary, like, oh my God, I'm shaking in my boots. Like, it is that until it happens, and I tell everybody this, I'm like, there's levels to it as well. Like, I haven't even reached anywhere of a level, but there's a different feeling when you fight on live TV to when you fight at the Kalanga Leagues Club. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Big
like,
difference.
when you're getting your name announced, and old buddy's standing there with a giant camera on his shoulder, in your face. The lights, the smoke from the walkout. Yeah. Like, it is next level.
Probably like hundreds of thousands of people across Australia
exactly.
watching.
That's the scariest part. Everybody's like, oh, what about the crowd? Bro, that's not the crowd.
Yeah, you don't want to get caught.
You're in
4K.
Somebody's lounge room. You're in the lounge room right now. If you do shit, somebody's going to see it. Yeah. And it'll be posted. We live in the social media era. If you shit the bed, we're seeing it. That's so, oh, bro, it's hectic.
Bro, it's like it's a whole different type of pressure that gets elemented into it. Like, you're not just worried about the opponent. It's like the whole environment of it too.
Yeah, and boxing has some of the most critical fans in the world.
Oh, 100.
Boxing fans, I would honestly, and I'm not being biased, I would put boxing fans and boxing watchers as as the worst critical people.
Yeah, like for me, bro, like I have a lot of boxers on the podcast, but I never give like my opinion on fighters, or I never like share like, oh, he did this wrong, he did that wrong. It's like, who am I to say that, bro?
100%.
I've never been in a professional fight in my life. Like, you know, I've got no idea, and I shouldn't even have, you know, like the confidence to tell boxers what they're doing wrong, bro. And it does.
Thank you, thank you, bro. It's like I put a story up the other day, and I got about, I think it was like 1,500 views on my story. Somebody had been sending it to somebody because I was like, it was after the Canelo Crawford fight.
Oh, yeah.
And there was people in the comment section absolutely ripping Canelo to pieces. And I go and click on their page, and they're like 300 kilos, never stepped foot outside. They haven't seen the sun in 3 years. And they're like, oh, Canelo's just not in his prime anymore. I'm like, you have never been in your prime.
Yeah.
Who are you to speak? Like, these two people are undisputed world champions, and you do nothing. And I went on to saying, I was like, if you can't fight, just shut your mouth. That is it. If you can't fight, bro, that's the same thing with me as well. Like, I don't sit there and dissect boxers and their performances because I'm not the best. Like, I want to be the best. And until then, when I'm sitting there with,
until you're like undisputed,
sitting there with my belts, or if I've won a couple world titles and my last 15 fights were against all world champions.
Unless you've been there and done that.
Oh, exactly, bro. You can sort of sit there and go, oh, yeah, da, da, da.
Yeah, because one of the big realizations when I saw this was when David Nika had a fight with Jahzia Puohotaua, and everyone was saying, well, not everyone, but a lot of people were saying in the comments or on socials or on videos, like saying what David should have done in that fight.
Yeah.
Like, bro, you get in the ring with Jahzia Puohotaua.
It's Jahzia Puohotaua, yeah. What do you mean, bro? He's one of the most dangerous men in world boxing.
Yeah, legit.
He's scary as.
Yeah, and then people are trying to tell Nika what to do in the fight, and I'm like, bro,
Yeah.
you have no idea.
Bro,
Madness.
Jahzia Puohotaua is just about it.
Yeah,
Bro,
100.
he's hectic. I met him, the first time I met Jai was, I think it was 2020? Either 2020 or 2021. Or 2025. No, so it was 2020.
Yeah.
And one of my best mates, Vegas Larfield, he's a boxer.
Yeah,
as well.
yeah. Had him on the pod.
Did you?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Good
bro,
bloke.
he's awesome. But he was debuting in Townsville.
Yeah.
And I was early in the sport, wasn't pro. I was fanboying hard.
Yeah.
I'll admit, I was fanboying, bro. It was Jahzia Puohotaua. I'd watched
Yeah.
him since I was young, bro. Even in the amateurs. He was knocking people out.
Bro, he's been the man for a
Oh,
long
bro,
time.
like, he was a child knocking men out
Yeah.
in the amateurs, bro. In a sport where you shouldn't be able to. They make it harder for you to knock people out in the amateurs. It's supposed to be a little bit safer.
Yeah.
Bro, he was icing people, men.
Bro.
Bro.
It reminds you like of those early days of Tyson, doesn't it? Like the
Yeah,
Jahzia
bro.
Puohotaua, just like the aura.
The same.
Yeah.
Bro, but it was crazy. I remember I said to him, I walked past him and his team. His team was sitting at this cafe and they had all Jahzia Puohotaua t-shirts. And I was like, oh, should I ask? I wanted a t-shirt. I was like, can I please have a Jahzia Puohotaua t-shirt? I'll pay for it.
Yeah.
I was like 19 or 20. I was like, I'll pay for it. And he was like, are you an actual Jahzia Puohotaua fan? And I was like, yes, I am. I think it was his manager.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, bro, I am. I needed one of those t-shirts.
Yeah.
But and then he gave me the t-shirt out of the boot of his car, and then we went to the airport, and I had his t-shirt on,
Yeah.
and they were on the same flight as us.
Oh, real?
Yeah, bro. And I stood up, and I was like 120 kilos, bro. And I was standing there, and I got a photo with Jai, and I was like, I just told him, I was like, I'm gonna go pro one day. I was like, I'm a boxer. I'm just gonna go. I want to go pro one day. And then, bro, he's the nicest guy,
Yeah.
bro. So down to earth, cool as. And then you see him when it's like when there's fights, like at the fights, how he holds himself.
Yeah.
Bro's like the Terminator.
Yeah, when it's go time.
Oh, bro,
Yeah.
like even walking into fights that he's not fighting,
Yeah.
and he knows that there's people. Bro, he's walking just staunch as, chin up. I'm a world champion, bro. It's the gangsterest stuff I've ever seen, bro. Like I'm full glazing Jahzia Puohotaua, but
I'm the same, bro. He's literally my
he's a-
favourite fighter at the moment.
100%.
Yeah.
He's a weapon, bro. Even how he went over to England or whatever, the UK, knocked out Jordan Thompson,
Yeah.
and then fully
Sparked him.
said what
Yeah.
to the whole crowd.
Yeah.
All of them in his hometown was like, what? All of yous. Bro, do you know how gangster that is?
Yeah, that is.
That is hectic,
Yeah.
bro.
That's madness.
Yeah, he's up there. He's
It's a whole different breed going to another country and doing something like that.
Yeah.
I remember watching Liam Parrow's fight against the Boogeyman.
Yeah.
He had that fight, bro.
Yeah, bro.
And I was watching and I was like, bro, what a performance this
his
was.
backyard.
Yeah, in his
Yeah, bro.
backyard when he took the tail off him.
Yep.
It's great to see a lot of the fighters coming out of, like New Zealand, Australia, and around
Yeah.
this side of the world, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Because I'm not sure it was before the podcast or on the podcast, you talked to me about how much you love Mexican fighters
Yep.
and how they've, for so many decades, just produced so many great fighters.
Yep.
I feel like Australia, or this side of the world, all around, like New Zealand, Australia, and the Pacific Islands, are creating some of the best boxers in the world
Yeah,
at
bro.
the moment.
Definitely.
It's great to see.
100%. It's. I can't remember who I was talking to. For the life of me, I've been trying to think about it, but I was at one of the fight nights, and I remember him talking to my trainer, and he said, "It's an amazing time to be a pro boxer in Australia. Like we're coming into a wicked era. Like this
Yeah.
is probably the most publicized, the most airtime, the biggest Australian pro boxing has ever been is right now
Yeah.
in the last couple of years, which is so sick."
It's mad.
But just touching on you said with the Mexican boxers, the reason I love the Mexican boxers as well so much is it's achievable. The way they box is hard work.
yeah.
That is it.
Grit.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They box with hard work, determination, courage, and just never quit. That is
Absolute
it.
heart.
Heart, bro.
Yeah.
Heart. That is it. They don't have. It doesn't come down to physical attributes with them. You can jump in there with a Mexican who looks like he's got titties and his flabs rolling over his shorts, and he's the fittest boxer you've ever seen in your life, and he will go to the depths.
Yeah, 100.
You know what I mean? Like you get some of the Mexican boxers and people will talk like Floyd Mayweather and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Floyd Mayweather is a freak of nature. That's not normal.
absolutely. Yeah.
He's not like that. He's just a freak.
Yeah.
There's a one of one.
Yeah, he's like a robot.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, he's
like
crazy.
there's one of one. Sugar Ray, one of ones. Like all these people are all one of ones.
Yeah.
You look at the Mexican champions. There's hundreds of them. Hundreds of world Mexican champions. They box the same.
Yeah.
It's the same. It's that Mexican style.
Because who was the one that sparked out Anthony Joshua? I forgot his name now.
Andy Ruiz.
Ruiz, yeah,
bro.
him as well. Like sometimes you look at people and you think, oh, he's probably not that much of a boxer. But then you start watching them swing, and it's like, bro,
Nuts. Yeah, bro. And that's what I mean. It's achievable, especially as someone who didn't have a massive amateur career and a massive life in boxing, like growing up. And you look to something that you can grab onto in the sport that can help you through it. Bro, Mexican boxing is the one for me. That was the thing that gripped to me the most because anybody could do it.
Yeah.
You look at anybody, look at all the heights, the weights, the physical attributes, no matter what, there was something for you in how Mexicans box. Whereas you go to some of the Americans and stuff,
Yeah.
some of their attributes that they got, that is a born gift. You cannot teach that.
Like Anthony Joshua, he's just like sculpted, bro. But then
bro.
you see like Tyson Fury, they both got different builds.
Exactly.
But, you know?
Like you can't like Roy Jones is in some of his movements.
Yeah.
You will never replicate that, and you sit there and you can try your whole entire life, and you will never be able to. Mayweather's ability.
Yeah.
You could try your whole life, and you will never be able to get that.
Even Mike Tyson's like peekaboo style.
Exactly,
That was
bro.
Madness.
Yeah, people like those are all people that you'll never be able to replicate. But some of the Mexican boxers, some of the best Mexican champions are so very basic, but they are just gritty. They just do everything that they're supposed to do right.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. It's coming from not having a massive boxing background. It was comforting because I was like, it made you feel like anybody could do it. Made you feel like anybody could be the world champion.
Yeah. Well,
So-
even Deontay Wilder, he started like in his boxing career as well.
100%,
Yeah,
yeah.
like very late, I think.
It was 21.
21, yeah.
21
that was it.
before he even put gloves on.
Yeah.
And then by the time he was 24, he was at the Olympics or something.
Yeah, bro, crazy. And
Nuts.
That's the good thing because like footy, soccer, any other sport, like you kind of have to look a certain you have to look a certain image
Yeah,
so like,
bro.
play the sport. But with boxing, like you said, any height, any weight, you can find your feet in anywhere really.
Yeah,
as long
bro.
as you got hard, put in hard work,
Yeah.
stay consistent. Like the world is yours.
Yeah, bro. It's like that Teddy Atlas speech. The world is like it's fair.
Yeah, it's fair
Like
game.
on one given night, on
Yeah.
your night, you can make it fair.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? That's what I love about boxing. And
Yeah.
you could be winning the 12 rounds and hit some bloke on his chin in
Yeah.
the last 10 seconds and win.
yeah.
Bro.
Like when I watched that Wilder fight with Tyson Fury, like when Fury gets knocked out, someone gets back up, continues to
Yeah.
fight, and then wins that
Wins.
round.
Yeah, bro.
Like, bro, what's
Yeah, bro,
going
it's
on?
crazy.
yeah.
Yeah.
But it just shows, like, you know, if you have the heart and you have the determination, you have the skill set, like you said, you can make anything out of it.
100%. And that's what I've always thought. Like, I would never sit there and tell everybody that I'm the best boxer on the planet. I've got the best this, I've got the best that. Because that's just false. But the one thing that I will take and I put it up high is my ability to not quit. Like I will go to the absolute death.
Yeah.
Like there's no quit in me. And sometimes, a lot of the time in boxing, that you can do great things in the sport with that.
Yeah.
Like people quit heaps.
Yeah.
You see the best fighters, some of the best fighters, the best skills in the world, they quit. They don't want a bar of it. It gets too sore.
Yeah.
It hurts.
Yeah.
Bro, pro boxing hurts.
Yeah.
Bro, it sucks.
Right.
Bro, everything
Imagine.
hurts.
Yeah.
Bro, you get punches on the elbows. Like, I've got a high guard. My guard's real high, and I move my head.
Yeah.
And I catch heaps of punches.
Yeah.
Bro, I wake up after a fight, like my last fight. My arms, bro, felt like they'd been run over by rollers.
Yeah. Your forearms burn.
Yeah, bro, like your elbow joints, like trying to pick up your fork to eat, bro. It's just sore.
The one thing I noticed the first time I sparred, like I was like, oh yeah, like protect my head, you know, I'm probably gonna get sore around the arms from throwing punches. But the first thing that went away was my legs. Like my legs got so tight.
Yeah,
I was struggling to
100%.
stand. I was like,
Yeah.
upper body was fine, but my legs were just wanting to sit down.
100%. That's another thing that people forget. Boxing, people see all the road work,
Yeah.
and they think, oh, that's for your stamina.
Yeah.
Bro, that's just time on your legs.
Yeah,
You don't
100.
have to run fast.
Yeah.
We don't care if you do 4-minute Ks.
Yeah.
It's just time.
Yeah.
That time on your legs gets you used to being on them.
Yeah,
Because if
exactly.
you got a big fight, bro, 10 rounds, that's a long time.
Especially if you weigh like 80 something kilos.
Yeah,
That's a lot
bro.
of weight to bounce around.
Yeah, bro.
on.
10 rounds is a long time. Even sparring, bro.
Yeah.
Sparring 10 rounds feels like an age. Like people are like, like people who don't box are like, oh, half an hour's not long.
Yeah.
No, brother, you got another bloke across from you trying to cave your skull in.
Yeah. Try to do 3 minutes. Yeah.
Do that 3 minutes and then 10 times, 10
Yeah.
more times after that.
Bro, and the break's not even that long because, like, I've never been in like an actual fight like that. But sitting in the corner, like, how quick does that corner
Goes.
moment go? Like, it just flies.
It flies.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we at my gym, and I'm sure heaps of other gyms do it as well. We have 30-second breaks on our timer. So I do feel like I've got a couple extra bit of leg room when I go to, because I think in the pros it's a minute. You get a minute in the corner, but at our gym we get 30 seconds.
Yeah, right.
So I'm sitting in the corner. I'm like, oh,
Blazing.
yeah, I'm like,
Kicking
far
back.
out. This is a long time. I've got heaps of time in the world.
That's funny, bro. But I want to talk to you about as well. I want to get a bit of a backstory on you and I guess your purpose and mission on why you even got into boxing in the first place. Because you said you started at a younger age, you gave a bit of a break, then you came back into it. But to begin with, before that, like, why was boxing something you wanted to pursue or step into to begin with?
Well, from real young, I couldn't keep my hands to myself. Like I had real bad, like, temper as a young kid. Like my mum always, she jokes about it now, but it was horrific for her dealing with me growing up. She's like, I spent more time in the office than any other parent. Like I was always, I just had I've always been really non-hesitant, which was the worst. Because I had, like, my dad, he's not like this now, but when I was growing up, that was all my dad taught me. He's like, somebody does this to you, you do this back. Somebody hits you, you hit them 300 times back, 300 times harder. That's how it was always. But the thing that made it worse for me is I was non-hesitant. Like, I didn't care who was there. I didn't care who was around. I didn't care if I was in the middle of the classroom.
Just get busy.
Just get busy. I was straight in, on the job. And I'm not trying to toot my own horn, I was a very gifted rugby and rugby league player. I played rugby my whole life. Rugby and rugby league for about 12 years. 12, 13 years was all rugby. And we moved over to Australia to play rugby league, and I made some pretty, like, good high-level rep teams. But again, couldn't keep my hands to myself. I was banned for life from schoolboy rugby league from fighting. And just to down the camera, this is not me glorifying it because it's shit.
Just talking your story.
Just talking my story. But my mum got so sick of it, bro. She put so much time into me and my rugby league career. And I was just an angry little shit of a kid. Couldn't keep my hands to myself. Tackled me wrong, I'd get up and crank it. That was exactly how it was. And so she was like, this is bullshit. I'm going to take you somewhere where you can get trophies and shit.
For doing this?
For doing this instead of being fucking kicked out of school.
Like, you might as well get paid for it.
If you're going to do this, if you're going to be punching people in the head, go and get some, like, raps for it. Go get some kudos for punching people in the head. And then, she took me down to the boxing gym when I was like, 13 or 14. Then I had my first fight. I had my first 3 fights in that first year, and I won them. Won those ones. And then went back to New Zealand. And then, bro, I was a bigger boy. I got a bit bigger. I was like 92 kilos. And I had my first amateur fight in New Zealand. I was probably about 16. My opponent on the day didn't show up, but he had this other person there that could. He was like 128 kilos.
And I had
all my bros there. ready. I was like, oh. No, like, he's had heaps of fights. He's 128 kilos.
Yeah.
He's the only one here if you want to fight him. If you want to fight him, you can fight him. And I was like, yep.
Yeah.
Bro. He threw a left hook, slipped under it. He threw a right hook, bro, hit me right on the base of my neck. Out. Boom. Leg's gone, bro. Like, stanky legged me.
Yeah.
Gone.
Wow.
And I did not box
Yeah.
after that for about 4 years.
Yeah, right.
Went into a proper full downhill spiral, bro. 16, I was a full alcoholic.
Yeah.
And that's when the weight came on. I went from 92 to 144 kilos quick smart.
Fuck, 144.
Yeah, bro, 144 was my biggest.
Well.
I used to just drink myself silly. It was bad.
Yeah.
And KFC.
Yeah, fuck, deadly combo.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Get beers and KFC. Not lights either. There wasn't any Super Crisps and stuff when I was drinking. It was just all heavy beers.
Yeah.
And the cheap ones were the heavies.
Yeah, like, middle chills and
Oh,
stuff.
bro.
But, like, what was the reason for, like, quitting and then pursuing that path, like, with the drinking and, like, eating bad, or let's just say unhealthy habits altogether? But what do you think was the reason behind it?
Well, it made me like a real dark, angry teen when that happened. Like, it really, I didn't take it mentally well at all. And so I was always finding revenge.
Yeah.
And I went on a full drug and alcohol induced 4 years of just trying to numb everything.
Yeah.
I wanted to fight everybody I could. That was all I was doing. My mum was like really, she'd tell you now, same with my sister. My mum and my sister were scared from like phone calls.
Yeah.
Because they thought that I'd either be in a box or locked up. Because I was on a mission. And I feel like from that fight, it changed me, like mentally.
Yeah.
Because, bro, I was in front of all my mates, all my bros.
Like, you just felt shamed out.
Oh,
Yeah.
bro, it was horrific. So it went from when I was a kid, was like that times 10. I was,
Yeah.
you couldn't even look at me the wrong way, and I thought you had a problem.
Especially when you mix it with alcohol and drugs.
Alcohol and drugs,
all
bro.
that
Yeah,
other
it
stuff,
was.
yeah.
Oh, it was so bad. And like, when I was 16, I looked 18.
Yeah.
So I was in all the pubs
Yeah.
in my little small town,
Yeah.
mixing with the adults. So it was, bro, it was a combination of just not good. And I was just a big, depressed, angry mess that was drunk,
Yeah.
which is the worst combination, bro. Like, and I thought I was out to prove something.
Yeah.
That was all it was, you know. Like, it was, I could not grasp the fact that I'd just been knocked out in front of my bro, like my fucking whole town. It was in the hometown competition.
Yeah.
Like,
I
I
can
had
imagine.
my uncles, my aunties, my dad. Bro, it took its toll massively. And then so from that day, I was just like, no, nobody's gonna. I can't have them think of me like that.
Yeah,
so I
no
tried
one's
to
gonna catch me again.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I tried to make myself as bad and as mean and as ugly as I possibly could,
Yeah.
so that nobody would think that of me. And they didn't. Over the years, they didn't. They
Yeah.
forgot about that. And it was just all what I was doing now. And I was, again, the same thing. I was always on job, ready for it.
Yeah.
And, bro, it was just bad. My mum sent me here by myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So how do you even break out of that? Because, like, giving yourself that mindset for so many years, getting to 144 kilos, but also just that state of mind on top of it as well, and then also mixing with the alcohol and drug use. Someone like myself, like, I am an ex-drug addict, so I'm actually being clean for 10 years tomorrow, which is crazy.
Sick.
But with yourself, like, I do know when you are, or when I was a drug addict, like, that moment of putting the flag in the ground and making a change, it wasn't like just overnight. Like, it was years building up to it, and then one day I finally had the courage to be like, all right, now I'm actually going to make the change and try and turn my life around. But for you, was it just a flag in the moment, and one day you said, or one day you looked in the mirror and you said, all right, it's time for a change? Or was it moments building up to it that, I guess, made it more of like a gradual change for you?
To be honest, it was my mum. My mum, I walked in to the house from a mad one.
Yeah.
I was fucking all over the joint. And my room was empty.
Yeah, right.
and all my shit was gone.
Mm.
And I was like to my mum, I was like, what?
Yeah, what's going on?
I was like, what are we doing here? And she was like, you're going to New Zealand. Australia.
Yeah.
She's like, you're flying to Australia. So my best mate, him and his family, bro, so thankful for them. Because I love my life that I've got now.
Yeah.
Like, I adore it. And if it wasn't for them taking me in, I would never have had it. I wouldn't have it.
So how old were you when you moved?
19.
With these family? Yeah, 19.
19. Yep, Mum put me on I got the last flight out of Wellington before COVID.
Yeah, right.
So the whole borders were shut,
Yeah.
and I got the last flight out.
Perfect timing.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
It was crazy. And then, yeah, I still had the same. It was super hard to break the habits. Probably like, wasn't so much the drugs and the alcohol that was hard. Smoking was the hardest to kick.
Yeah.
I
Like
could,
cigs.
yeah, bro.
Yeah,
I
bro.
love smoking ciggies,
Cigs.
bro.
I say to everyone, like, quitting drugs
Yes,
was
bro.
one thing, but quitting ciggy,
Smoke-
absolute mission.
So hard, bro. It's the worst. It's the worst part. It's like what I was saying before. My missus said to me, she was like, out of all the things, if you could do anything in your life, like the bad things, and it not affect your body in any way,
Yeah.
what would it be? I was like, bro, smoking, 100%. I was like, if I could smoke and I could be the fittest person on the planet,
Yeah.
I would.
Yeah, bro, it's crazy.
It's crazy how much they have a grip on you.
Oh,
have a
100.
grip on you. But even at the fights,
Yeah.
you see people smoking, and I was like, oh, sometimes I'm like, when it's real stressful, I'm like,
Just
I
one.
would love a smoke. And I'm walking in the fight, I'm a
Yeah.
professional boxer, and I'm like, oh, look at that smoke. It's so bad, bro.
But no, I understand that, bro, because like I don't think I've smoked now for like 8 years in terms of ciggies, but you still have that thing where it's like, oh, smoke right now would be good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bro, it's so bad.
That's why I don't know, maybe twice a year I spark like a Cuban cigar.
Yep,
Like every 6 months, that kind of does my
Yeah.
fix for me. So
Yeah.
that's my my little way around it.
definitely. That's good as.
But going to your journey with getting up to 144 kilos, and also the inspiration of starting the journey of wanting to, I guess, I wouldn't say maybe potentially like improve yourself, or I guess to better yourself. Like, what were those first days or times like, especially having to drop 144 kilos? That's a lot of
It
weight.
was horrific.
Yeah.
But I wanted to be a pro boxer so bad.
Yeah.
Like, my want to be a pro boxer was way higher than any other thing going on in my life. So I just dedicated so much time to just being that. Like, that's all I ever wanted.
Yeah. So you had like a goal, you had something to focus on.
Yeah, bro,
Yeah.
exactly. Like, there was nothing else on my mind apart from being a pro boxer. Like, I always told my mum, even when I was young, that I wanted to be world champ.
Yeah.
That's what I said to her. I was like, I want to be world champion. Like, I'm gonna be. That's what I used to tell her. I was like, I'm gonna be world champion one day. I used to always tell her that. And I feel like as I got older, like, I'm very self-aware as well. Like, I know I'm not like a doofus who goes through life not knowing.
Yeah, like oops around things.
Oopsie, sorry. No, I'm very self-aware, and
Yeah.
I knew that I was doing myself a disservice by rotting, like just sitting in my own mess and being upset about nothing really. Like, and I didn't want to let that define me, and I wanted to be the best, and I had to fight for it, and I did. Bro, it was hard. I used to slog it out. Like, going for runs, bro. I used to just eat nothing
Yeah.
and run.
Running when you're heavy too, like it's bad on your knees, bro.
And we lived where my gym is where I used to live. And it's like farm area.
Right. Yeah.
So the roads out there are shocking too. Like, you're
Gravel,
rolling your
yeah.
ankles, bro. Like, and a 144 kilo rolled ankle is way
True.
worse than a 70 kilo rolled ankle.
Yeah, true.
Bro, if you hit the deck, you are hitting the deck hard. So it was, bro, hot.
Yeah.
But you know, for no joke, for like the first year I lived here, I didn't sleep with the blanket on.
Yeah.
So I was that fat
Yeah.
and sweaty, bro. I used to just sit there in my bed, just asleep, just on the blanket, because I was just a sweaty mess. Bro, I hated it. I used to wake up and hate it. It's like, nah, I've got to I've got to do something about this, bro.
Bro, sorry, I'm not laughing at
No,
you. It's
you're
just the way-
fine, bro.
Just
You're
the way
good.
you're
It's
saying it,
good.
it's like, it's funny.
Bro, it
But,
was. That's exactly how it was. It's all good. You can laugh.
But bro, like, fuck. I couldn't even imagine that, like, because, like, I've been heavy, but I think I got to, like, 110, but, like, I knew how bad that was, and it was fucking, like, it took so much, like, time to, I guess, drop the weight. But how long did it take you to get from, like, 144 to, what was the weight that you got to after
I lost 67 kilos in my first year.
that? Yeah, right. Fuck.
Yeah.
67.
67 kilos.
What was your motto? Like, just good food, shit ton of exercise, and that was it?
No food,
Yeah.
shit ton of
No
exercise.
KFC.
Yeah, bro. That was how it was. It wasn't healthy because
Yeah.
it's obviously I still struggle to this day with. I've got a real bad relationship with food.
Yeah.
Like I'm trying to break old habits and stuff like that. Like if I see the scale not moving, my immediate reaction is starve.
Yeah, right.
So I've got to break that. But the motto was more like, I just got to do it. Like there's no other.
Gotta find the way.
Yeah, bro. I got to find a way to do it. I got to find a way to get this off. And I'm young. When I'm older, it's harder.
Bro, for your age too, you've got a story and a half. Like, I'm glad you came on this podcast and shared it. Like, the things you went through as a young fella, like with all the trials and tribulations,
Yeah.
with the, I guess, anger, and then also the substance use, and also becoming overweight, and then
Yep.
also this health stuff you're going through. Like,
Yeah.
the things you've been through up until this age is like, you've got a crazy story, and it's good that you're going out there and sharing it, because I
Yeah.
think it's going to empower a lot of people that
Yeah, bro.
have rather been through something similar or that can relate,
Yeah.
and maybe gain strength
Yeah,
from you.
bro. 100%. I feel like as well, it's healing for me because I've done a whole lot of bad things to myself, to the people around me growing up.
Yeah.
And I guess what I wanted to do was use my platform to, not as a sorry, because but more of a, I'm not that guy anymore.
Yeah,
Like,
but it's a way of giving back to.
Yeah, bro, that's what I mean. Like, I wanted to, funny story quickly. One of the kids, this fella, I was so scared of him growing up, bro, my whole life.
Yeah.
I was absolutely petrified of this kid. I didn't want to go to school because he was there.
Yeah.
And then a couple of weeks ago, he reached out to me for help
Yeah, right.
with like health and fitness
Yeah.
and all the stuff that I've been doing. But it was the craziest full circle moment for me,
Yeah.
because I was like, bro, I used to hate you.
Yeah.
Like, I was so scared of you.
Yeah.
Like, you used to be horrible to me. And now here's me helping you.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
the
crazy how the world works,
yeah, bro,
isn't it?
Like, it's so
Wow.
super crazy. And like things like that motivate me, I guess, like, to helping and sharing my story. That's why I'm doing my content and stuff. Like, I do it as well because I just want to have stuff for my kids to look at. You know what I mean? Like, when they're older.
It's like a digital footprint.
Yeah, bro, it's my
Yeah.
digital footprint. I want to be able to change my story and show everybody what I've done in the last 5 years.
And the crazy thing is, like, your great grandchildren will be able to watch this podcast,
100%.
which is madness. Like, if we think about our great grandfathers or
Yeah.
grandmothers, like, we couldn't even picture what our great grandfathers were doing. But now we have the opportunity to document our journeys and document our life. So many generations after us, hopefully even hundreds of generations if things go well,
Definitely.
can see what we've been up to.
Yeah, bro, it's great, and I think that's a big part of why I like doing it. Like, whether anybody watches or whether everybody watches, like, I like doing it because, yeah, it's healing.
Yeah, 100.
Mate, it's like, bro, if you had told me 5 years ago, I'd be making like day in the life clips
Yeah.
with my daughter, I would have laughed.
Yeah.
But because all I was worried about was when I was gonna have my next drink, when I was gonna, oh, bro, the list could go on. It's nuts, but it's crazy how the world works.
It's mad
And
how
like-
much can change in 5 years.
Oh, bro,
Yeah.
like I get like memories pop up on my Snapchat from 5 years ago.
Yeah.
and I do not even know that person
Yeah.
anymore. Like, he is not even the same. I have nothing in common with him.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm looking at myself.
Yeah.
But I'm sitting there in some dude's kitchen chopping out
Yeah.
5 o'clock in the morning, like a dinosaur.
Yeah.
And I'm like, now,
Completely different
yeah,
person.
like
yeah.
if I'm up at 5 o'clock in the morning, it's because my kids, my babies are awake screaming.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it's nuts to me, like how that full circle moment, how it's all planned out. But that's a crazy thing about like manifestation. If you want something that bad,
Yeah.
you will get it.
100%.
Like, if that is all you think about, like that's like right now, this is like how I am in my life, like physically, financially, fucking everything you could think about has just gone to the absolute ringer, just
Yeah.
shit the bed bad. But it's still holding on to that hope.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's, and it goes back to what we were talking about before with my never quit, never die attitude. Like, not only did all the medical stuff happen, but so many other attributes in my life had fallen apart. But being able to have a good, like, never quit, never die, never surrender mindset around it has kept it pushing sort of thing, you know what I mean? Like, it's sometimes you have to have that just in everyday life.
Yeah.
Bro, people are like oh, is it hard fighting? No. It's the easiest part. Bro,
Yeah.
life is harder than boxing. But you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
everyday life, living the life I used to live and now maintaining and upkeeping my beautiful life with my family. Bro, mentally, that's way harder than any fight, anything you could ever have.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, but trying your best and knowing that it's going to be all good is the hardest part. You just got to keep pushing. Like, nothing, I feel like in the last month and a half, 2 months, I've had it all just go bang out of nowhere. But will I let that define me? Not a chance.
That's a great question to ask yourself in those times.
Yeah. Like, am I going to sit here and fucking cry myself to sleep and go, oh, I'm sad, I feel like my life's falling apart. Like, I don't have this.
Yeah.
I've got sponsors that are no longer with me. Like,
Yeah.
like that's the thing people don't think about. You get to within 12 hours. Was that the camera? No.
No, I don't think so, no.
Within 12 hours, bro, I'd had all my life figured out. I knew exactly where I was going. I had 2 fights for the end of the year.
Yeah.
Ready for it all. Within 12 hours, I had no clue where I was going. I had the rug pulled out from underneath me.
Yeah.
I had no clue. I was like, what am I doing? What is my life doing? This is gone, this is gone, this is gone, this is gone. I can't do this, I can't do this. And 12 hours ago, I had the world at my feet.
Right.
I had 2 fights booked for the year, 2 fights after this fight. Was in the best condition of my life.
Yeah.
Gone. And I woke up in the morning and it was like the biggest realization. And, but I'm not going to lie, I'm not the most stoic mind. I have the times where I'm hating everything.
Yeah.
But you've got to have that, like, it's going to be all good. Like, you got to look at it as like a fight, look at it as competition. Like, whoever's dealing me these cards, I'm like, brother, give me more if you're going to.
Yeah.
If you're going to deal shit, deal some more, and I'm going to just smash it all over anyway.
Yeah.
I'm going to come out.
And one thing in your life as well, it seems that no matter what challenge you've been faced with, there's always something good that's come on the other side of it every single time.
Definitely, yeah. Like, I think as well, like, there's nothing that anybody can dish me, or there's no that I haven't already dished myself. Like, I've been there, done that. Like, I'm young.
Yeah.
And I've lived 19 different lives.
Yeah.
Like, I've been there, done that. Nothing's a surprise. You're not going to surprise me. I'm not going to go, oh, I'm freaking out.
Yeah.
So I've freaked myself out for years and years and years. Like, but it's my partner as well, bro. You got to have a good support base. My support base is amazing. Bro, I would be an absolute written off mess If it wasn't for my partner, my mum, everybody around me, you know what I mean? Like, they make it so much easier for me. Like, my partner, bro, I'll be sitting there, don't have this, I'm fucking. She just picks me back up, tells me reminds me who I am.
Yeah,
that's the biggest one, bro. She reminds me who I am. Like, I go into every fight, I go into every part of my life with like my chest up, chin up, ready for it all. So when she sees me sat down, she's like, "What are you doing?"
Inject some energy back
Yeah,
into
bro.
you.
She's like, "Oof, get your shit together."
Yeah.
That's not how you conduct yourself.
I feel like it's what every man needs with a solid woman. Because like when we are chasing the mission, when we're chasing the goal,
Yeah,
like
bro.
we're gonna have moments where we hit speed bumps.
Yep.
But we have someone else there to notice that, but then say that they believe in us, that we can get back on track, and we are like more so a reminder of who we are.
Definitely, bro. She
and then
keeps you on that path,
Yeah.
bro. Because like I'm very, how do I say it? Like I live my life right on the edge. Like I can fall off either way,
Yeah.
like either side,
Yeah.
at any given moment. That's how I've always lived.
Yeah.
And as unhealthy as that is,
Yeah.
that's just how my brain operates.
Yeah.
But she always, when I'm tipped over, she's like, she doesn't sit there and she doesn't stroke my hair and go, "Oh, it's okay, honey."
Yeah.
She's like, "Psh, what are you doing?
Yeah.
You're going to get nothing and get nowhere doing that."
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Oh."
You're right. Yeah.
I'm
yeah,
like,
yeah.
"Fuck, yeah, actually, that's actually true." So a massive support network is good too, but bro, this sport is so unforgiving.
Yeah.
If
definitely.
you aren't prepared mentally to live this life, bro, it'll chew you up and spit you out. That's why so many people don't box,
Yeah.
because people think the hard part is getting in the ring. No,
Yeah.
the punching people in the head is the easy part. It's it's everything around it, bro. All the behind the scenes stuff, that's the hard part of boxing.
Yeah. I can imagine.
Yeah, bro. And when boxing is your life, it brings everything with it.
Especially in those like early years as well, when you're trying to set so many foundations up and
Yeah,
make
bro.
it a full-time job, and
Yep.
because it'd be so hard to lay bricks 50 hours a week and then go and
Bro,
box as well, bro. Like,
100%.
bro,
Yeah, bro,
that's
like,
insane.
I always feel so selfish. I stopped feeling that when I was in my last couple of fights, because I've got a great team of sponsors. Like, they're amazing.
Yeah.
So I'm able to live like that. I'm able to make pro boxing my life, my job,
Yeah.
and that's fine. But bro, like my partner, she's almost 30, and like all of her people, around her, they're like buying houses. Their husbands are qualified this, they've got
Yeah.
their own business, they're doing this and doing that, bro. And like you can't help to sit there and compare. Like you
Yeah.
feel bad, bro. Like I feel selfish. Like I feel selfish in that sense. But yeah, this is what I chose.
Yeah.
I chose it.
It's your path.
Yeah, bro, this is my path. I always like had a couple of the boys go, "Oh, you can't. Oh, I'm a qualified this and blah, 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 blah." I'm like, brother, I'm Cert 8 qualified with these hands, so you can fucking swing.
I got a master's degree
you
in
can
fist.
you can swing your hammer all you want, but I can swing
I got
these
2
bad
hammers
boys here, right here.
2 sledgehammers.
Go and put that wall up, and I'll pin you up. This is my diploma.
You need a hammer to get bricks down. I'll punch them
Yeah,
down.
100%,
Yeah.
bro. But it's hard to.
Yeah.
It's hard having that mindset, because you get the down rate. Bro, I got 2 kids.
Yeah.
You know, I got 2 babies, and I sit there all the time, and I'm like, fuck,
Yeah.
how selfish am I? I should be fucking at work or start a business or doing this or doing that, so I can provide for my family doing this. But this is my path. This is how I'm providing for my family.
And I think I was about to say that, bro. I think the way you are providing for your family, it's a great way. You're providing by being a good example.
Yes, 100%.
You know what I mean? Like, it's money and stuff. It's like, who cares? As long as there's food on the table,
Yeah, bro.
and there's
Yeah.
a roof over the head.
Yeah.
If that stuff's covered, like the man that you show up as a dad, that's the most important
Definitely,
thing.
100%. And
Yeah.
I get to spend every waking hour with my kids.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
if I amounted to nothing, being a dad and being able to be there every day, bro, I could die the happiest.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If all the glitz and the glamour, all the glory, all the belts, all the money, that means nothing if I got to stay at home with my kids
Yeah.
all day long. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
that's means the world to me. Obviously, you want all that stuff. I want that stuff every day.
Yeah.
I want all the glitz and the glamour. Don't get me wrong. I want a Ferrari. I want a yacht. I want all that cool shit.
Yeah.
I want the belts, but like being a family man is that's what this injury's taught me.
Yeah.
Right, it slowed me down massively. I get to enjoy these things.
Yeah.
But then you get that peak, you get that creep back in the
Yeah.
behind the scenes. It's like you feel horrible about it. You can't enjoy it because I'm so driven for it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I feel bad because I'm sitting there and I'm having a good time.
Yeah, which is
Bro,
crazy.
it's so
eh? Like,
crazy.
I'm feeling bad because I'm enjoying myself.
Bro, like
Yeah.
I'm sitting here like this. I'll be 1 second, I'll be like, oh, hey, my babies, oh, this, that, and the other. And then, bro, the instant second, I'm like, boom. And I'm looking the other way. I'm like, you've got to be the best in the world. You've got to be the best in the world. You've got to do this. You've got to do that.
Go for a run now.
Yeah,
Like,
go
what?
for a run now. You're a fatty. Don't eat this, bro. It's
Yeah.
crazy. That's like going back to what I said.
Yeah.
If you're not mentally prepared, boxing will chew you up and spit you out. And even having some of the most hardest mindsets, you can and will come up short.
Yeah.
When you're in this life, like it's such a physically demanding. Like you said, who wants to go and work 50 hours and then go to training?
Yeah, 100%.
Like
Hard.
bro, it's hectic. And at the peak of my camps and stuff, I have to tell myself, I'm like, yes, I can't do some of the things that some of my mates are doing. But I got mates that can build whole houses from the ground up.
Yeah.
I
Which is
could
madness.
never. I could never, bro. I would have no clue what I'm doing.
Yeah.
But they would never be able to live. They wouldn't last a day what I do either.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's a big thing that has sort of kept me from going insane, really, and kept me boxing. It's kept me solid to it.
Also level-headed and all that stuff
Yeah,
too.
bro.
Because it makes me wonder, like a question that I ask everyone at the end of every podcast is like, everything that we've talked about, and especially what you're going through, but also your ambitions, but then also you're a family man too. But in the definition, what would you define success as?
What I would define success would be staying true to yourself. You've stayed true to yourself. Everything you've said you were going to do, you've done it. That's success.
Yeah.
For me. Like, I always said that I wanted to have my kids happy and healthy. Happy and healthy kids. And I've always wanted to have the best relationship with my kids.
Yeah.
That was always a pinnacle thing for me. Like,
Yeah.
and I've got it.
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
So you're successful.
I'm successful.
Yeah,
You
bro.
know what I mean? Like I might not have my thing, boxing. I might not have my boxing thing at the moment or yet. But I've made a whole lot of successful things. I've ticked my successful box for my family.
Yeah.
Like I've got a beautiful partner, 2 beautiful babies. Bro, that's the best. And they love me.
Yeah.
Bro, they
Just-
adore me.
Yeah.
Like that's so sick.
Which is the
for me.
best.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Like I remember seeing this video and this dude, he's a billionaire. And he goes, no matter what, being called dad and having them come home for holidays by you is all you could ask for.
Yeah, bro. Like every time I come home, like my son, as soon as you see the smile on the
Oh,
face,
bro,
bro,
it's the
it's just
best.
like, why did I ever leave the house?
Exactly, yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Like, that's the best. That's my success. Obviously, I've got my other stuff along the way.
Yeah.
You know, like my goals and my dreams that I've had since I was a kid. But success for me is being a good dad. You know what I mean? No matter what I do with my life, as long as I'm able to give my kids the best life possible,
Yeah.
I'm happy. You know what I mean? Like a loving present father.
Yeah.
Me being a loving present father is the top for me. Like you can sit there and I can stand there in the ring with all the belts,
Yeah.
but that finishes as soon as I'm out of the ring.
Yeah.
As soon as you get out of the ring, You're not that person anymore. You're dad.
Yeah, true. Yeah,
know
don't
what I
see you as
mean,
like the
bro?
world champ. Like,
Yeah.
they see you as dad.
Nobody cares. Like, you know what I mean? I'm sitting there and I'm battering people for my job. My daughter does not care.
Yeah,
I'm her dad. My
Yeah.
son doesn't care. I'm dad.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Like, that's the coolest thing for me, bro. Like, you can go in and be a gladiator. That's why I love this life, bro. I love it. I'm addicted to it.
Yeah.
I can go in there and batter grown men for money
yeah.
and jump out of the ring, and I'm still dad.
Yeah, come home and watch Frozen and
Yeah,
just like just
bro.
love life.
Like 100%, bro. You see my videos, I'm sitting there dancing to Disney
yeah.
movies with my daughter.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
yeah, it's the best, bro.
And then in a split second, I'm punching someone's
Back in those
head
zone.
Yeah, bro. Like, it's the best of both worlds. And it's, do you know what? I love it because it's mine. That's how I customized it.
Yeah.
That's how I wanted it.
It's your life.
Yeah, bro. I wanted it like that. And I've got it. Like, I find it, my missus always keeps me on the straight and narrow. She always tells me and sends me this one quote on Instagram. And it's like, sometimes you get caught up in the journey that you forget you're living your dream now.
100. Yeah,
Do you know what I mean,
That's
bro? And
facts,
that's
yeah.
the massive one for me, bro. It's like,
yeah.
I'm
It's a
so
massive
yeah, bro.
realization.
I'm so critical of myself,
Mm.
and I don't know what I'm doing, and I don't know this, and I don't know that, bro. And then I forget to sit back and just have a look,
Yeah, forget
Have
to
a
be
look at-
grounded. Yeah,
bro. And it's the craziest thing, and that's the nature of our sport. We're so driven, like
Yeah.
to be anywhere near competitive or successful in our sport, you have to be hell bent on it.
Yeah,
You can't. There's no room for error.
you have to have that edge.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Well, look what happened when I left room for error.
yeah, true.
You know what I mean? Went, psh.
Yeah,
That's the sport that I've chosen to make my job. So you've got to be on all the time, but you can't forget to look around and smell the roses,
Yeah.
like they say, you know, because that's
100%.
quick, bro.
yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
Like, think about how quick the last 5 years has gone for you. You know, how
Nuts.
quick's the next 5 and the 5
Yep.
after that. So it's a good reminder on life to, I guess, at times to just sit down, reflect, and just embrace what we've got.
100%, bro.
Mm.
And because you know what? And you just sparked the thing in my head. I said to my partner, when all the shit happened, all the bad happened, bro, we got weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks on top of bad news, just
Yeah.
horrible stuff. But it was like you just looked around and you're like, if I had nothing, I will always have something.
Yeah,
That was the big realization for me. Like, if I could never be a boxer ever again, and the doctor told me, you medically cannot fight ever again in your life, I would be mortified.
yeah.
But I'd be like, look at my family I've got.
Isn't that beautiful though? Like being able to find peace in chaos.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Well, you got to.
You have
Otherwise
to,
you
yeah.
go loopy.
Yeah,
Bro.
you lose yourself.
Yeah, bro. That's like I said before, I'm very self-aware.
Yeah.
Like, I don't go through life like a doofus and just go, oh, whoopsie.
Yeah.
Like, I'm very in my own head a lot. And I pick apart and I dissect everything that's going on around me.
Yeah.
I make an outcome for 300,000 different ways of a
Yeah.
situation. And that was the biggest thing that came up when I was picking it all apart. I was like, worst comes to worst, if they say that I can never box again, I've got my family and I could be happy.
Yeah.
That's my thing. They might not. And yeah, I'm not even going to think about it because I'm going to be a boxer and I'm coming to hunt everybody.
Let's go.
All of them. I'm not even going to talk about the what ifs because
What
there's
ifs?
none.
No.
I'll be there
Yeah.
and I'll see them all soon.
I think that's a great way to end, brother.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Thank you very
No,
much.
Just want to say thanks for coming on the show, man. It's been an absolute joy of a conversation having you on the podcast. But I think maybe in a year's time we'll wrap up a part 2.
Definitely. 100%. I'm super keen, bro. You know, whenever you want, just ring me and I'll be there.
Legend. Appreciate it, bro.
Sweet, brother. Thank you.